I had a lot of childhood illnesses, earaches, ear infections, from the time I was about 3 months till the time I was about 16. My right ear was the one that was affected the most, and the ear infections just damaged the eardrum so bad where I just didn't have any hearing at all. I work at Kenneth, Copeland Ministries, and for a while it didn't really affect my job until I started working in the TV truck. And it made it very hard for me to hear the service going on, the director. I was actually in the truck working at West Coast on Saturday morning healing school. Both Kenneth and Gloria Copeland were on stage, and I don't remember which one said it, but they called out,
"There is a concentrated move of God in ears all over this building. The healing of ears, the returning of hearing, all kinds of ear damage, eardrum damage, inner ear damage.
But I heard that and I said, well, I can receive that here in the truck, and that is all I said, and I just went on typing. Nothing happened, nothing changed until that night, the Saturday evening service. And not long after that, I noticed that it got really loud, the music got really loud, and I thought, oh, that's kind of strange, and went on with typing. And then I realized it was getting louder, and I needed to actually lower the speaker on the right side of, the truck. And my first thought was, oh, that's great. Last night of the meeting, the speaker decides to finally work right. And I lowered it, and I had to lower it again, and lower it again, and then I started hearing our director talk to us, and I could not hear him before. Muffled sounds I can kind of hear, but I was hearing him actually do camera calls. And that was when I noticed that something had changed. I didn't tell my roommate anything. I just put my iPod in, and I was able to hear out of my ear with my iPod. I wouldn't even put the speaker in my right ear because it wasn't any good. It didn't do me any good. So I was able to hear out of the iPod, and I lay down on my left side, and I just started talking to her, and she was talking to me, and I heard every word she said loud and clear. And then I started crying, and she asked me what was wrong, and I told her what had happened, and she got all excited. So I made a point to answer the phone with my right ear, and I would keep talking on it, and it would get louder. And I got back to the office, and I actually moved my phone to the right side so I can answer it with my right, with the right side. And it has gotten progressively better over the last month and a half. No matter who you are or what you're doing at the time you hear the message, you can receive your healing. I was in the truck working. I was there focused on my job. And you can, be on the internet, you can be driving down your car, and you can still receive your healing. And not even on that day, but months and months and years later.